Hello, everyone. This is the Nameless one, and I am here tonight with Sawtooth,
Hi.
Paige, Ellis, Fair, Ballistic, Cameo. Namink will not be joining us, and Ellis will be disappearing shortly after the initial portion of the session. Um, go ahead and remind everybody, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and if you're looking to support, there's the Patreon link in the description. More on that later. Go ahead and we'll just jump straight into the what do you call it? Recap.
Recap?
Yeah.
Heck, I miss Leo Nimblepaws. Like, it's been forever, man.
I'm going to be talking to him about that when he's here. We'll see what comes from that.
I got my hoofs crossed. Because that's a great character.
It's a character I can do a lot with.
Yeah. So, last session, we were on our way to Long Night because we decided that should be the next general that we try to take out. But something super weird happened, and we found ourselves
we walked into the Feywild.
Something like that, yeah. As you do. And we were attacked by a bunch of crazy creatures, including Orion, our old teammate, that minute of his time that he promised the Fae earlier was finally being returned in the worst way possible.
Worst way for you.
Yeah. That's the only perspective I care about. Let's see. That's pretty much what happened. I'm sure there's more details that I'm just not thinking of.
I nearly died.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
There were some close calls.
Was brought back from near death by a Shadowfire.
Thank goodness. Let's see. We found a couple new chapters. Excuse me, because we found the local church, which had some lore to be discovered. I can't think of anything else. Anyone?
I'm going to say probably not by the silence.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the gist of it.
So, we're going to, before we actually start the session proper, we're going to have a bit of a discussion. For those of you that may or may not have been watching last session, you might remember that I had tasked the group with trying to put together the
chapters we've been coming across.
Yeah.
In proper order.
As proper as you can figure out.
Yeah.
Proper.
Yeah. We don't have all the chapters yet or any of that.
Yeah.
I did my properest.
But right now I'm just more worried about the getting as close as possible instead of ignoring it, which the party has been doing a very good job of doing that. So, figured I'd kind of push that along a little more.
It's lore time.
Right? As far as I'm aware, Toot is the only one that has actually done anything with that. So, we're going to go ahead and...
I tried to do something with it. I still don't understand most of this shit, I'm not gonna lie, but I tried.
Okay, so we actually have two people that have... So, Cameo, we'll let you go first, because it sounds like you're a little more unsure.
Oh, heck. Don't make me the sure one, because I have no idea. I just tried.
So, I'll say use the first three letters of the, or not the first three letters, the first three words of each passage, because all of the passages start with different, like, three-letter, or three-word phrases. So you can use those to show what order you think it's in, and the two of you can compare notes.
Okay.
And
I
then
already start off with an uncertainty. This is gonna be hell. Okay, so the thing is, when I started looking at it, I couldn't tell. The one that's labeled
the one that's what? Hello?
seeing the wisdom.
You cut out for a good chunk of that, Cammy.
Yeah, you said the one that's, and then
The one
seeing the
that
wisdom.
starts with, yes, the one that starts with seeing the wisdom.
Okay, so is that the one that you believe is first?
I originally thought it was the first, but then I also kind of thought it was the last as well for whatever reason. Like I told you, I already start off with uncertainty.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and just copy paste the one that you think is first. So this is the passage. Fair, if you don't mind reading that one real quick.
Seeing the wisdom, the love, and the compassion the goddess still yet offered, the young one managed to turn a great many away from the ways of the corrupter, the denier of fate. So many had managed to change. They have abandoned and hate and anger that has transgressed test of time, for this goddess grew ready to accept them into the garden once more. Hate turned to love, sorrow to happiness, and apathy to compassion.
So, Toot, what was your take on which one might be the first one?
It doesn't start. I don't think this is the true start one. I just think we haven't found the first chapter yet. But I thought it was, for punishment of his crimes, he will forget her, though she will always hope that he may yet find a way to regain himself and return to goodness. Although I'm not sure about that one. I was sort of going off ordering based on like the little bits about the garden that are spread out. Actually, I have no idea what I was thinking when I put that one first. I'm sorry. I really don't. I honestly don't know where. The start is the point that I'm least sure about, honestly.
Okay.
But I do have a little bit of a loose order going on here. I don't think we found the first chapter yet.
Okay. So, for so we're going to go ahead and stick with this one as what you guys believe is the start. Is that, since Toot doesn't necessarily believe that you've found it? Or do you?
I also don't believe that we found the start.
So, does anybody have any other? Wait, which one did you say you thought was the start, Toot?
I don't think we found the start.
Would be
Okay.
Which one do you think is the earliest we have?
It could be different, but the one that starts with for punishment of his crimes, that was my initial thought, but I don't remember what led me to think that.
Okay, let me copy paste that one in.
The second one, I feel more confident about that it's early. However, as years passed, her tears lessened and the miasma grew once more. I think that's early on in the story.
Okay. So, we're thinking that these ones are early on in the story, right? Is that what I'm getting from this? Any concurrence or argument from the rest of the group?
I thought however, as years passed came before the punishment one.
Okay.
Yeah, I could honestly, I'm feeling less confident about. I don't know what made me think that was early. I do think it should be later, the for punishment.
So,
I just don't know where.
Toot, with what we have right now, can you take like the first 3 words of each paragraph and type it in a list in what order you believe, so that we have some sort of list for you guys to talk about?
Okay. I want to move the for punishment paragraph since I'm really reconsidering that. Where did you put it after Cameo? Or where do you think it would go?
Well, first off, you guys need to decide on which one is going to be your leading one. You've already agreed that you don't have the first, so which one do you think is the closest to that? Start there and work your way back.
Right, okay. I can tell you which one I think is the last, the latest in the story we have, and then work backwards from that. That's how I did it, which is why I'm less sure about the beginning. Seeing the wisdom, the people versus.
So just so it makes it easier, make sure you like when you decide on where one you think one falls, then
Yeah.
type it in a list.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Should I put this
I'm doing
in Peacemakers?
Yes, that would make the most sense.
All right. All right. Tell me what. Oh. Being the wisdom. However.
I put my list down for what I thought.
Give me just a second. I'm editing a few things in Roll20, which, by the way, we will be using Roll20 today.
Okay.
That should be good.
I don't know where to put for punishment of his crime, so I'm just gonna copy Cameo wherever Cameo put it. So before the Great Army. Okay.
Okay.
Give me a second. Let me just paste that. All right. This is here's my list.
Okay. So, do either of you want to try and like talk your reasoning for?
Let's see.
Um, I could start. So with the one that the corruptor, however, the reason I put it after seeing the wisdom was because it's in stark contrast to it tonally. Where it's like the goddess is like showing all this forgiveness and love, but the corruptor doesn't give a shit.
Agree on
And
that.
so it's like the corruptor is gonna keep doing whatever the hell he's doing. He doesn't care. The reason I put the people where, and then, however, as years passed in that specific order, is because the one with the people where we're talking about the tears of the goddess and how they were using the tears, and it's just like the goddess, like over time, was starting to cry. Was starting to shed less tears. Damn, I swear I know words. Starting to shed less tears. Um, and it was
Oh, yeah.
um for punishment of his crimes. I I felt like that couldn't have gone before the corruptor, but I wasn't truly sure where it actually went. But I felt um like he's losing contact with the goddess and all that, and like he's forgetting her and all that, and it's just um over the years the blah, 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 over the years he like got worse and all that, and it's like the great army had to deal with that shit, and that follows up with the followers of the goddess doing doing what they need to do. And because of the followers of that little section, I got really confused of putting where seeing the wisdom goes. Because the thing is, with the Great Army, it talks. What I forgot which passage it was. Holy crap! Give me a second.
Okay, so I put for punishment between however as years passed and the Great Army, but I don't think that's right. Because however as the years passed and the Great Army, both however as the years passed ends with the Great Army and the Great Army begins with it, obviously. So I think those two are back to back. So for punishment of his crimes, I would put that.
You can edit the message so that you can reorder
Later in the story, I guess. I'm not sure where else to put it.
That makes sense, but the reason I had it, the space between punishment for his crimes, well, after punishment for his crimes for the Great Army, it's because the punishment for his crimes mentions by love or by force. So I saw that as like the Great Army stepping in. And that's also one of the reasons why I followed that up with followers of and seeing the wisdom, because it's just like even after the great battle, you still like there was still like some love and compassion in there that was possible to be shown, so that the hoof can be extended for a chance of redemption. And that's why I got so fucking confused. I'm sorry.
See the followers of.
You are working with an incomplete scripture, so that will affect it.
We're currently putting together a puzzle with about half the pieces missing.
Pretty much, actually.
I put the people were struck with grief for the betrayal after the Great Army marched, because I see the Great Army and everything that happened in that passage as the betrayal. I think the passage you put there, the followers of the goddess, happens a lot closer to the end. In fact, I think it might be the last chapter. The followers of the goddess, I mean.
Okay. So we're gonna move on from the
Speculation?
actually no. We're moving on from the order. How many characters do you think this is about? Out of curiosity. And this is a question for everyone.
At least 3.
Yeah, I would go with the minimum of 3 as well. If you don't really count the army, unless you want to count the whole army, and then I would say
a lot.
So
I think it's the goddess, the corruptor, and the tainted king. I think those are the main 3.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Does everybody agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Fair? Ballistic?
Yeah.
I do agree with that. Those would be the main characters.
I'm pretty sure Soul Tenebris is either the tainted king or the corruptor. I'm still torn on that.
Anybody else have any ideas on that?
I think he's actually the corruptor, given that how he turned people who are supposed to work under him against each other. and some of them were semi-aware of that already. So I think Soul Tenebrous was the corruptor, and we have yet to meet the, or probably we did. I think maybe it might be one of the vamps. But the chances are we probably haven't met the actual. Wait a minute, hold on. Sorry, my brain is just.
Who says the corruptor that we know, Soul Tenebrous, couldn't have also been corrupted? He could just be the last in a long line of corruptees.
I'm going to go with the comment that I think Soul Tenebrous is the tainted king in this story.
What's your reasoning? I'm curious.
Part of my reasoning is with conversations outside of just the story, but
Oh, so meta reasons.
slight meta.
Okay.
It's tied more towards something that showed up in the other campaign.
Okay. I think narratively, it'd be a lot more interesting for Soul to be the tainted king.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I don't know the whole
Technically,
narrative.
it could
So
be
I can't-
both.
What?
Technically, it could be both.
Oh, that's interesting.
The corruptor being the negative feelings he refused to actually properly deal with, and thus warping his mind and perception of shit, and therefore making his behavior worse and worse and worse. This will also explain the whole him eventually forgetting the goddess.
Okay.
So it's
So
an
the
inward
teacher becoming
corruption
the
spreading
corruptor.
outward.
Okay. I guess I just sort of saw like a relationship, because tainted sounds like it's already been corrupted, so corruptor, corruptee. But it could be an ominous force.
I'm going to interject just a little bit and remind you of a fact that you found out. What is one of the things that Soul Tenebrous, before he was ruling as the emperor of the Alicorn's empire, what was he known for? You know this. You should know this, I should say. All except for cameo.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You're including me in that? Because I'm...
Actually, yeah, cameo and Page. What is...
I wasn't there for that arc either.
Actually...
I was just after.
You watched the entire campaign, so...
I know.
You don't
I
have
don't
an excuse
either.
So, what was one of the major things that you learned about Soul Tenebrous before he became the emperor of the Alicorn Empire?
Wasn't his thing corruption?
What I was thinking,
Yeah.
turning or forcing nightmare forms.
Well, we were talking before that, because you got a bit of information for something that happened before that.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he, I don't know where I'm pulling this from, but brothers with the Pony of Shadows or something like that?
Yes.
Like, they're connected. Yeah, okay, so,
You actually learned this information from the Pony of Shadows journal.
yeah, we did visit Stygian a long time ago.
What is one of the things that you learned from that?
I don't remember.
He was the first of something.
The first of the
He was the first. Yeah, he was the first of the nightmares.
So
that would make I'm confused because he is a corruptor and corruptee, so I'm not sure.
Well, the corruptor could be the Pony of Shadow.
I would say that from whether or not you guys remember it, that it was not the he was corrupted by his brother, the Pony of Shadows.
The Pony of Shadows is the Tainted King. That's what I'm feeling.
No,
No, damn.
that's not what I'm saying.
Well,
Dang
then
it.
what are you saying?
So if he was
'Cause I
corrupt,
have no idea.
all right. So that would So if Sultanverse was the first, I feel like that would make him the corruptor.
But think about it. If he's the first of the Alicorn nightmare forms, what would that imply?
That
That Lieutenant Rest has been doing this for long before he was ever king or anything like that. And he has a habit of corrupting people for his own gain.
and that Nightmare Moon wasn't the first.
It's not. Okay. I think we shall wait until you guys get more scripture to try and pursue this any further.
Okay.
Decipher it, yeah.
You can probably hear the gears in my head turning.
Turning backwards.
No.
And this is
One of
where I'm
the-
going to just sit in the background until I have to go to work.
Yes. So, you guys.
One of the gears in my head popped off its sprocket.
Well, that was obvious a long time ago, but okay.
I think that's our party. That's our motto.
You guys are still in the Feywild Forest. You don't actually know that's what it is. You just know you showed up in dark, spoopy forest. But at this point, enough people know what it is, so...
Okay. That battle was taxing enough. Before we continue on with our plan to take on Long Night, we should head back to the church or some refuge and have ourselves a long night to recover.
Yeah, we can't do that.
What do you mean? Why not?
We literally tried exiting out before. You seriously think it'll be just that easy to exit?
We can retrace our steps, right?
No, that's not how that works.
Dude, we've literally tried walking in straight lines and we'll end up right back at each other.
How about teleport spells? Could that work? I have one.
We would need to be in the same plane.
Oh.
I'm assuming we're in a demi-plane. I don't know what triggered our travel into it, but I believe we are in a demi-plane.
Hey, Solar, can't you, teleport things between planes and stuff?
Also, 2 of you are not on the Roll20.
Heck, sorry. Fine.
I could banish people, but
That's its own pocket dimension.
actually no. If we're in a dimension that we don't originate from, we would be returned to our original dimension.
Yeah, that's true. But
that requires me
How many
to
spell
use.
slots do you have?
1, it's spell slots. 2, it's concentration. And 3, it's not necessarily something you can just, do like that.
Yeah, especially given the size of our group.
Maybe it's like a Chinese finger trap. The more you try to pull away, the more it resists. So we have to, instead of walking to the edges of this place, we have to walk in the center.
Yes, by that logic, we can't run away.
Or we shouldn't try.
We might need to go take care of whatever pulled us into the demi-plane.
I'm with Solar on this. Something needs to die.
Yeah, I don't want it to be one of us because we're all low on health. So how about we just take a nap here? How's that sound?
It sounds like a terrible idea.
We can keep watch. We can do.
Saw that as a horrible idea.
We can take a short rest and heal up, but I don't think we could do actual sleep.
Yeah,
All in favor of pushing forward?
Aye.
Say aye. All in favor of short rest? Say nay.
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 The short rest would probably be a good idea right now. Considering a lot of us are weak.
Wait, a short rest?
Yes, it's like a
Oh,
15-minute rest where
oh.
we can spend our hit dice to heal up.
I thought someone said long rest.
No.
Okay, so is that an eye to the short rest?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think that's the majority. Also, who changed my nickname? Sawtooth Pet? I'm so confused.
Apparently, you are your own pet.
Yeah, I didn't know that was possible. But hey, I should give myself a treat for noticing.
Bro. Yeah,
Uh,
let's get a
Why?
good area to sit in and rest.
It's not
do
what
our
I'm looking
VIPs have
for.
any input on what we should do?
This realm looks like a nice, cozy place to collapse and get some shut-eye.
So, who is going to do a rest and who is going to keep guard?
We can do shifts, right? Oh, no.
Well, it's a short rest.
Yeah, well, who needs it the least, I guess, is the better question.
I need rest.
It's not Solar. Solar is not keeping watch.
I probably could survive, but it would also be nice to have a short rest. Is there anyone who's pretty much okay?
I'm alright, for the most part.
How about you, Ballistic? I mean, how about you,
I can just take a potion and I'd be fine.
Quillian? Okay. Alright, so Quillian's gonna keep guard? Does that sound good?
I can do that.
Alright,
Okay. Quillian,
nappy nap time.
you're going
Yes?
to need to roll a perception.
I'm good with percepting things.
Yes, you are of the perceptive.
Perceiving?
So, for the long rest, you don't actually see anything.
Alright.
Other
Wait,
than,
I thought it was short rest.
Oh yeah, short rest. For the short rest, you don't actually see anything other than like standard like spooky things. There are lights floating around. And
Cool.
yeah, that's basically it.
Alright,
Can I use a potion while doing the short rest?
You're not getting the benefits of a short rest, but you can take a potion.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
so how do you
Alright.
determine the spell slots / hit points restored during that?
So you remember your hit dice, right?
Yes.
Is that a type of dice, like a d6?
Is this going to be another blooper segment?
I feel like it's going to be another blooper segment.
I have an empty space on my character sheet where hit dice is labeled.
Oh
Okay.
no.
The total
But
thing
you-
above it says 1d6.
Okay. D6 is the hit die you roll whenever you gain a level, right?
Yes.
You have 19 of those that you can spend every
Right.
like
For
for every long
example,
rest.
I am going to spend 4 hit dice to try and heal up a little bit.
So wait, I could roll a 19d6 and take that much health back?
That would be stupid,
Yes.
but yeah, you could do that.
Why would it be stupid?
Because you won't be able to roll any of them anymore.
Yeah,
Not
you can
until
use
another
them.
long rest.
Yeah, you can use up to 19 per long rest, during short rests. I am going to use a large number because I took big hit and I need life.
Okay,
You don't
so
need life.
Life need you.
Like 8 of them. Half of them.
And then I guess what about the spell slots? How does that work?
You would not regain spell slots for short rests.
Unless you have a class feature that specifies that you do, you will not regain anything for. So I would check your spell points and spell slots in the player's handbook, because the PHB will tell you exactly how much you do or don't get.
After looking at Roll20, it has something different for my health than my character sheet does, and that is probably the more accurate one on Roll20. So I'm going to roll 8 hit dice instead of 4.
Okay, so this is betting that. So like, if I were to spend all 19, that would be betting that our next rest would be a long one. Because if it was a short one, I'd have nothing left, right?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Okay. And we've only done one other short rest in pretty much the entire campaign. So I think those odds are not bad. So I can be a little bit more liberal with my things.
Okay, I would still say it's a good idea to keep at least a few left in your pocket, just because we're currently in hostile area.
Okay.
And short rests are more useful in hostile areas than long rests.
That is true. Okay. All right, fair enough. All right.
There is a reason why I suggested short rests when you were here.
So slash roll. Alright, sorry it took so long.
Okay.
It's 42. Alright, so 11, which means I'm gonna have 6. No, 7 more. Yes.
Hold on just a sec. I'm actually going to replace. I forgot that I had a better one for Sawtooth right now. Or not. Where'd it go? Did I not save it yet?
Oh yeah, am I in my true form in this area, or can I keep up the disguise?
You can keep up the disguise for now.
Yay. I am pretty.
And I just realized I said that muted. Dang it.
Good job.
It was the secret to life. And then he forgot it.
No, I just said you should be proud of yourself, Saw.
Oh, I am, thank you. Big appreciate.
Says the one who's literally hiding himself.
What? No, I'm just showing how I used to be. So it's not,
Yes,
not a
because
lie.
you're trying to explain yourself out of it, but it's not working.
Oh, and actually looking at it, a short rest is actually an hour long.
Yes, you would still need a guard for that, though. Which is why Ballistic only drank a potion.
Oh yeah, I still have to roll for that. 1 second.
Oh yeah, and you also add your Constitution modifier when you roll your hit dice.
Okay, so everybody that rolled hit dice needs to add their Constitution modifiers.
That's nifty. My constitution is 4. 7.
You know,
I'm
this
healthier than I've ever been.
One lump sum for that, or individual?
Dumplum.
it'd be
It'd be per
for each hit
Per
dice.
dice to use.
Yeah.
think that's all that I needed to add.
Oh, I am almost full off of the rolls I did.
I am not too bad at the moment. Still pretty shocking.
Okay. Wait, do we have a... Sorry about this, I have not had a chance to replace tokens yet.
Hmm.
Paige, did we get a... one? Didn't we get one for yours?
I think we're still in the work in progress for mine.
Yeah, I just checked. Yeah, we're still in the work in progress for yours.
I look forward to seeing that, though.
It is most definitely adorable.
I bet.
Okay.
Like, right now we have a flat color.
I get updated character token.
I felt like it would be more appropriate to have the updated ones.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like how Sawtooth looks up there.
Lich
Cute
tooth.
little, well, non-lich tooth. Wait, did you change it?
I do need to find out whether or not it counts as a concentration for you.
It's,
Oh no!
the lich form is a concentration.
So I'm going to tell you now. With that being concentration spell, it's a detriment to you in combat to keep it up.
Okay, so since we use Roll20 for combat, if you want to switch the icon for Lich Tooth, I'm okay with that.
What you should do is find a cloak that covers everything. You know, has a big hood and drapes down all the way to your hooves. That's what
I
you
tried the covering up thing with the paper bag. I think I would need a really big paper bag to make that work. It might be worth a
That's why
try.
I said cloak, not paper bag. I didn't think you were that stupid. Jeez.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a good idea.
Okay, we're just going to let's see. Oh yeah, that's right.
That was meant to be in character, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just as a reminder, this is Sawtooth we're talking about.
I forgot you guys were looking at a different screen than me.
Why would you want to talk about anyone else?
So, you guys are now awake again. The place is kind of quiet for the moment. And you do see what look like lantern lights not far away, though.
Ooh, pretty lights.
Does the
Do we
two
go
follow?
towards them? Do we go towards them or avoid them?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. I say let's embrace our destiny head on. And I start to do a relaxed canter in the direction of the floating lights.
Okay. Do a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. I love rolling dice. That's 3. Ooh!
Yes, you are now up to your neck in quicksand.
Oh no! Ooh, I relax. I lay back. Because that's what you're supposed to do.
So, above Toot, the lantern lights are currently darting around. And, let's see. Hold on just a sec, I need a...
I love rolling in that one. It's just great. I love my luck.
Well, you were the one who decided to follow random lights in distance.
I mean, I asked you if we should follow or avoid. And you
Paige
said,
isn't going to
yes.
be very helpful because Paige knows exactly what those were.
Yeah. I'm
Oh.
actively trying not to make comments because we're in a place I know a lot about.
Let's see.
Oh. I feel like that's a reason you should make comments and help us prevent.
Okay.
Yeah,
Death.
but then it becomes too metagamey.
Okay.
I know
Yeah,
a lot
okay.
of things about, and my character knows nothing about.
Oh, okay,
Eh.
so Solar does not.
Ah! Hold on. My D20 just ran away.
Oh no.
Okay, we're good.
What did it land on though?
I didn't even check.
And that
It
one
was probably cocked anyway.
So, let's see. Here we go.
Does the sawtooth need help getting out of the quicksand?
Oh no, this was intentional. Just I thought it'd be a good idea to exfoliate my skin before we continue on our mission.
Toot gets zapped by one of the
Oh,
Toot gets zapped by one of the lantern lights.
Heck.
Alright, let's just, I mean,
how's
if you,
that,
Actually,
how's that working out for you, bud?
well, guys,
Actually-
wait, guys. If he says he's alright, let's just move on and wait for him up ahead. See ya, Saw.
Actually, I can use a hoof on second thought.
Let's see.
Heck.
They're really have it out for you, Toot. So there's a total of 5 of them. And 4 of them hit. So you
Oh my!
you just got zapped multiple times.
Alright, so 29 more points after that 7. Okay.
That's how it feels, Saw.
I know
to be
how
zapped.
I feel.
Was not to get too close to him. I pull a rope out of my pack and throw it to him. Holding on to the end, of course. You know, not just throwing a coil of rope at him. Here, this'll
The
work.
gesture is appreciated. Alright, let me do some math and see how dead I am. No, I'm just kidding. I think I'm okay.
I mean, if those killed you, then you really sucked at long rests.
Yeah,
Short
I'm
rest.
almost back to where I was before the short rest, but oh well. We'll see
short
what
rest,
happens.
yeah. Did you add the Did you add your constitution to that? Or do you not have any constitution bonus?
I'm sorry to
I
what?
thought he did.
What
I added +3. You told me to roll dexterity, actually.
No, to your health.
Oh, yes,
The
I
hit
did.
dice.
Thank
An
you.
extra 3 per hit dice.
Per hit dice?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
per
okay.
hit
Oh,
dice.
so I can do 10 more. So you said Constitution.
It is your constitution modifier per
If your
dice.
constitution modifier is 3, you need 10 more, that's 30.
So you
Okay.
have an extra 30.
40, because it's +4. Alright, awesome. So, wow, cool. Nice, good to know. I'll remember that next time we do a short rest.
You most likely won't.
I most likely will. Thank you very much.
No,
Alright,
you won't.
No, you won't.
You don't keep track of notes, fam. You don't keep track of notes.
okay, so do I successfully get out of the, sand pit?
Well, first, you need to roll dexterity.
Okay. Let's hope this dex roll is better than the last. Roll 20 +3.
I'm pretty sure at this
Hey,
point he doesn't need to breathe, so...
That is correct.
So, wait, hold up. I could just chill there under the quicksand and be like, this is fine.
Technically,
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
the
still
weight of existential
it would
crisis.
suck,
Mm.
and he would be slowly being crushed to death by the quicksand.
And I could use a teleport spell to zap out of it.
And Now you need to
Read that,
make a
though.
strength
There's a
check.
rope.
A strength check. Cool. Strength is my forte.
Yeah, most definitely.
3.
Good job.
Take
You're
that.
still stuck. You didn't go farther in, but you're still stuck.
Alright, well, let me see what spells they got for this.
How far away is he?
This ain't worth
From
dimension
me?
door.
He's about 10 feet.
I use my telekinesis on him and pick him up.
So, roll intelligence.
Intelligence.
Because you're using your brain to pick him up, not your brawn.
Oh no, this isn't gonna go well.
I shall attempt to assist in this.
So you
It
can
is
both
appreciated.
roll your intelligence.
Alright, that's what I need to roll.
What do we got here? Okay.
Wow, that really fits for fair.
So, Fair, you have a headache. Paige, you
Oh.
basically yeet too.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't used
Wait,
telekinesis in a
Damage from
while.
said eating.
You haven't used her brain in a while, Fair.
I think it's really funny. I rolled for strength and got a 3. Fair rolled for intelligence and got a 3.
And then Paige just freaking yeets you into the fucking stratosphere.
So, Solar Scripture comes in Galaxy Brains.
That's fitting. That's fitting for me, like, cause like my strength is like literally 0. Oh,
Ballistic. Roll dexterity. Dexterity
Okay.
saving throw.
Okay. 25.
Yes, you dodge as 2 rockets past and hits a tree.
Quillian
If I was
sees him
gonna
coming and
throw
just... So Quillian sees him coming and just waves.
feels right.
So,
In this world, it's eat or be yeeted. Now I know which one I am.
the lantern lights have completely disappeared.
Thank goodness.
So, we should no longer walk towards random light shows.
Well, I mean, what good is walking away from them in this place?
Very good, considering everything is out to kill us.
Yeah, but like, can you walk away? Can you walk away from things in this place? Is that even like
Yes, you
geometrically
can.
possible?
It's easy. You just go the other way and look the other way.
Toot.
But
You
in a
get
looping
zapped again.
space, there isn't. I thought they were. Oh no, they're just invisible now.
And just a fun fact, this invisibility you cannot see.
With True Sight.
Well, isn't that just convenient?
No, it's just bad.
Yeah. Okay, so that 11 is the points of damage that I take. Wonderful. Alright, back to where I was. Before the place where I added the things where I had before. Alright, let's see.
That made no sense. Just saying.
It made sense to me, and that's what matters. Okay. Can we get away from these things?
I think
would
it's fun watching you get zapped.
I would, like, use my amulet and blast them out of the sky, but, like, I don't know where to aim.
We know what happened last time you tried to aim.
Shushy.
Ballistic,
Alright, we
you
could
take
fill the
15.
air with... Okay, see, this
Okay.
isn't just a me problem, folks. Let's figure something out here. Okay, hold up. Have we tried going up?
I will note that your VIPs, all 3, look very amused at the moment.
Is there
I do
something,
not blame them.
is there something they're not telling us?
They're just watching us get zapped. That's what's amusing.
I go up to Shadowfire and I'm like, help, what do we do?
I'm pretty amused.
Kill the buggos!
see.
You
You're
are
the
buggos,
buggo.
man.
You're the only buggos.
I assume these are buggos. Like,
No, they're lanterns.
Dude, they're a whole other thing. They're not. I'm probably yelling this in the
Fair,
freaking.
you take 12 points of
Oh,
damage.
it's the map. The map made me think they were buggos.
Yeah, I just go ahead and cast protection from good and evil on myself, targeting Faye.
You. I don't think they actually make noise.
What?
I'm confused about the noise comment.
I said I cast protection from good and evil, targeting
I
Faye.
understand, but I was going to say something, but I don't think they make noise. Also,
Technically, they could still make noise if they fall on something or
actually,
through something.
it's very complicated. There's actually 3 different types of what I'm using.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
Paige, you take 9 points of damage.
Ah,
So we have
Hey,
to get out of this thing.
Cameo hasn't gotten hit yet by it.
Look how far away I am. I'm not even bugging these guys.
Also,
Wait,
bugging.
I
last
don't
time-
think I'm on the same screen.
Last time we were all taking mysterious damage. The one person who wasn't taking damage was causing the damage. I look over at Staghorn suspiciously.
I
think
am just laying down on the tree stump, just looking at you guys as if I look high as shit.
Also, Nameless was the one.
There's also
took
like
damage.
4 lightning sparks going off around Staghorn, but none of them hit.
Suspicious, don't you think?
Yes,
I
it's
think you're
suspicious that
getting
they
a-
all rolled a 2 collectively.
Okay,
you realize correlation doesn't equal causation, right?
Are you aware that sometimes they just aim bad and they just simply cannot hit all the time?
you realize I don't understand your fancy talk.
Ballistic, you get hit with 23.
Ah!
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold up.
That one crit.
There's gotta be something we can do
You need to
here.
get out of here.
You guys are gonna die to chip damage.
Why
No!
did you piss off the lights? Why did you do it?
Can I offer them a peace offering?
They're lanterns.
They're sentient lanterns that are out to kill us. And we can't fight them because they're invisible.
I
Wait,
look for a path. To see if, I look to see if there's any kind of path in the trees or anything.
I mean, the trees are
Solution.
spread out enough that you could walk in any direction, feasibly.
solution. Everyone become a rock. They won't bother you if they think you're just a rock. So Sawtooth become
No, we aren't all changeling.
That sounds like a you problem.
Can I kick the rock, please?
Hold on.
No.
Nothing stops you from being able to kick the rock.
Why would you though? You wouldn't kick your own teammate. Well,
Yes, I would.
They zap
I
the
wouldn't
rock
think-
for 9 damage.
okay. So my
Let
rock
me
plan is
doesn't-
transform in front of the intelligent creature.
Rock doesn't block electric.
no, it does not.
We're not Pokemon.
You need to be
Okay.
ground, but you can't be the ground.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting ground right now. All right, let's see.
Fair, are you wandering off?
Is there any?
Not
I wonder
without
if they
everybody else. It
Past
seems
Shadow?
like they want to stay and die, so
I'm starting to walk off.
Okay, I go with them.
No, I start walking in a different direction.
Of course.
Oh, good job. Who's going where?
I am going with Paige and Fair. With Solar and Fair. Ball, Fire, and Fair. In Solar script.
Can you sound any more
Leave
confused?
me alone!
That remind me. Wait, no. That remind me of Ant-Man. That remind me of Ant-Man. Captain Steve Rogers, America.
America.
Honestly, that is rude.
Oh man.
Oh, that hurt.
Trying my best. I go
Your
with
best
that.
is not good,
Oh,
I guess.
You're doing fine, Sly. You're doing fine.
Thank
At
you
least
for making
you could
blooper material for us.
remember their names. I would just look at their things and then try to find their names in the freaking chat so I could freaking remember them. Cause like even with Paige, there are times where I just have to click the DM thing just to read their screen name. Like you're better at names than I am, fam.
Yeah, after being in the campaign a year, I think I got this.
You don't.
So,
Do the
So
buggos
is
follow
it
us?
just
not the
Solar,
non-buggos?
Sawtooth, and Fallfire that are going off? Well, Ballistic's going off by himself, so...
the VIPs
Adventure!
are following the majority of the group.
Adventure!
So y'all have any clue where we're at?
No. I'm just following a path that seems the most clear.
I was directing that towards the VIPs.
You get a chorus of, I don't know.
Okay.
Well, let's just move away from these things. I think that's a good start.
Also, in case you were wondering, Paige, those counted as undead.
Oh.
Well,
chose
then
the
why
wrong
they
target.
bother me? We should be buddies.
I
right?
will explain a little more later, but for now. Staghorn,
So,
which direction are you going?
Moon...
I was originally not moving at all.
So are you staying
That's the
with...
reason why I made that high comment.
Quit sniffing the mushrooms.
Probably come with us.
And then watch them hit me.
I will wrote a little poem. If
5
you
damage.
want to read it.
5 damage? Okay, yeah, I get up. And just walk away.
I like how you sent that picture, Ballistic, and you just have the wave coming in from off screen. Like, you know something's gonna happen there.
Yeah.
So,
Heading in the vague direction of where I remember Quillian was headed.
No, not me. They're following you. The Lancers are following you.
actually, no.
Oh, okay,
He
never
gave
mind.
me things out and I just bounced. I was like, eh.
So, we're gonna start with Quillian and Staghorn.
Ooh.
So you guys go for a little
Be
while,
fun.
and you come across a bunch of mushrooms. Big mushrooms.
Ooh. Wait, are we in Pokemon now?
No.
Well,
Quillian.
as you say that, one of the mushrooms looks at you.
We are in Pokemon. Is that Amoongus?
Among Us does not have those color schemes. Among Us is red and white. Well, it's off. It's an off-white. It's kind of yellowish.
This is getting sus.
As you guys are sitting there talking, also, I will send a picture of mushrooms. Give me just a sec.
I like that out of context. Also, I will send pictures of mushrooms. Send your best
Ooh.
mushroom pics.
There we go.
Ah, yes.
They're kind of like staring at you guys.
So. Alright, let's move on. Staghorn, let's go.
Exactly. We shouldn't be bugging them. They are not.
Yeah.
Sorry, by the way. We're just passing by.
They don't say anything. They just kind of stare at you.
I whisper to Staghorn, don't worry. My my multi-knife has a fire capability.
I whisper back, I hope you don't set this forest on fire, child. We have no way of getting out of here anytime soon.
Well, it's either that or we get eaten by mushrooms, I feel like, so yeah.
Hey, they're not hostile. Well, not yet.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly, yeah.
help them.
I'm not going to antagonize them, but just in case, I do have fire.
Alright, we'll keep that in mind. Just be very careful and be very mindful. You shouldn't.
I'm just under the assumption that when Quillian whispers, he's speaking at normal conversation volume.
No, I'm not. I'm actually whispering.
No, Quillian knows how to actually whisper.
So
I thought this was been established.
one of the mushroom people, you hear a huffing puffing kind of sound, and you're enveloped in a cloud of spores, and it asks, "Who are you?" Not verbally, but you get that impression that it asked, "Who are you?"
We are two adventurers who accidentally came in here. We don't know how, and we don't know how to get out. Do you know a way to get out, please? We don't want to stay here if this is your homes.
It points back the way you came.
Ah, so that's how we get out. Thank you.
Thank you.
It waves, and the majority of the group go back to what they were doing. Whatever mushroom things they were doing at the time.
I guess we just go back the way we came.
Yes, and we make sure to not disturb them.
Yeah.
Person's mushrooming me.
Also, Quillian waves back when the other one waves.
So
I simply nod.
for the other group,
The better group. The superior group. The one with me.
The one who is horrible at
The
direction.
group that's more likely to die.
New.
honestly, I would have to agree with Paige.
I've only
no.
died once. And I'm undead, so it can't happen again, kind of. Not really.
Okay, you can
Haven't
re-die.
died yet.
Re-die.
You technically have not actually died yet.
Oh, that's wondrous news. I hope
You
that remains
skipped
true.
the dying part and went straight to undead.
How does that... That doesn't...
Saw is the character we all expected to die soon, but has somehow made it all the way here.
So, I'm going to have to separate. Hold on. Let me try refreshing this to make this easier. Because I didn't think I would have to separate you guys out in chunks. There we go. You guys come to a clearing with a really big tree and standing stones. That is not what I wanted.
What's a standing stone?
Where did Toot's thing go? Oh, there it is. Standing stone. It is a stone that is standing up.
A place that makes me feel very safe.
Oh, kind of like,
Let's see.
Pwnehenge. Right? Getting Pwnehenge vibes.
There we go.
Ooh, awesome. I'm not looking.
Yes, I feel very safe.
Why is that? Is this like a church or something?
Do you
Not
see?
going to.
Do you see the screen?
Yeah. Paige, I don't understand why you'd be safe in a place like this.
We're in danger.
Oh, sarcasm.
We are in very danger.
Ooh. Ooh, it's the new fall fire. Yes.
Actually, I think this was wrong image. Hold on. I need to
Heck
find
yeah.
proper image for.
I'm just in love with that art. It is so glorious.
I guess I'm uploading it. I'm pretty sure I have it.
Who's ready to not die?
Not you.
Yes, me. Are you saying I'm gonna die? The DM just said I'm gonna die. Help.
Yeah. I feel extremely safe.
There we go. And I will upload a picture of what you guys are seeing right now. A bunch of trolls and orcs, and this lovely individual.
Which is the individual? The one with the white box?
There we go. If you look in Peacemakers.
A charming
The face of beauty, this one.
His mother must be so proud.
This happened to my buddy Eric.
Actually, that's a female.
Yeah, that's a her.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that's a male.
No, that's a she. There's a reason why I feel like I'm in complete danger right now.
Hey. Well, I appreciate her earthy attire.
So,
I too like to sport flowers.
I'm sure you do.
as you guys pull up into the clearing, I'm gonna also say the other two managed to catch up just to make things less complicated. The individual looks at you guys and grins unnaturally widely and says in a loud voice, "Sisters, our guests have arrived."
No?
Sisters?
Oh.
As
Hello?
two more teleport in.
Guests.
We're
You hear that? We're
guests?
guests. This is great.
I don't think they mean the revered guest.
I miss being welcome.
You know, kind of like the difference between having them for dinner and having them for dinner.
You think they made dinner for us?
I think it's the other
No.
way around.
I think we're about to make dinner for them.
Well, I think we should always give people the benefit of the.
So, yes, roll initiative.
Okay. Okay. Initiative, which is the 3, so here I go. Please roll low.
Wait, why do you want a low roll on your initiative?
Because I hate going first. Everyone else should go first, please.
Comment, you can save your turn for later.
Okay.
You
I
can
saved
hold
my
your
turn
actions.
for the conflict. Yes, and
My thing go through? I have no idea if my roll went through.
too bad I look so ugly now. I used to
Yes,
be
and-
so beautiful.
And you said toot isn't vain.
I can be a little vain sometimes. I think that's natural.
Sometimes.
Well, it's not vain. It's self-love, which is important.
You say that, but we can see through your vanity.
You can also see through my skin, apparently.
Yes.
I was just about to say that. I'm gonna say we can also see through your skin. Hey, you look kind of like Gaster.
Please don't make that comparison. No offense, Caster.
Well, I can see his bones, and I can see your bones, so
You should stop before we can see your bones. I will demolish you if you continue.
I'd like to see you try, but
Why are you threatening violence
Not
against
the
one of
top.
our party members?
like I said, I'd love to see you try, but this is not the time or the place.
He's the one threatening my self-image.
I'm not the one who did it.
Make sure that you guys are carrying over the.
I was lucky enough to roll low.
Carrying over your hit points and putting your initiative in the order.
Yeah.
What about hit points?
I don't think Toot keeps track of it that way.
Alright.
I do. But
Well, I thought we might be able to have a friendly chat with these people until Nameless said roll initiative.
Yeah, no.
There will be bosses that you might
We're-
be able to
we're in a forest.
work with, but not these.
We're in a
They've
forest where far everything that we've encountered has tried to kill us.
I'll make the comment. They've already got what they wanted out of us.
Have they? They just called us guests. I'm waiting for further elaboration. Do you see a giant stew?
I am waiting on Ballistic.
Me? Wait, I thought we were separate.
I'll make the comment.
No,
I think
you're with
yeah,
the party.
we
Oh,
managed
so
to catch up.
okay. So what were we rolling?
So
Initiative.
I feel like
Initiative.
Sawtooth should be able to recognize one of these hosts.
Sorry.
Oh, I do. I do. Hold up. The one on the bottom right. I've seen them before. Are they... Wait. Hold up. What's their name? The vampire one?
And he lost
I'm
it.
about to slam my head on the table.
No. I'm trying to think of their name. I swear I've seen them before.
We've made deals with them in the past.
Deals plural?
I'm about to slam my head against the table.
Even I know what they're talking about. Saw.
Deals. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find it this way.
How did we get to Daybreaker?
Oh, it's the Fae.
You're on the right track.
You're both correct and wrong at the same time.
Somehow, simultaneously.
It was the witch lady we talked to. Because I was the only one who was able to see her. In the true form, because I had true sight.
We'll see your true form.
With our current party members.
I was doing something, I forgot what it was. Well, Ballistic. You have several targets across the field from you.
Yes, I do.
Stabby time.
Sawtooth does not count as a target.
Aw.
Thank you for
No
Okay,
matter
so
how much we want it to be.
Excuse me.
all right. So I'm just gonna go stabby stab up the thing, whatever that thing's button.
I think I'm being taken for granted.
You are not. Also,
You can believe whatever you want.
This is to hit.
Should I remind you? Should I remind you what this party was like before I joined?
There wasn't a
0.4.
party before you
You've
joined.
been here since,
Exactly.
you've been here since the beginning.
You were
You've
yoinked
been
out of
here
the
since
ether
the
just like
beginning.
every other
You're
part
not
of the.
special here.
That's actually true about across both campaigns. Nobody is special.
Oh.
0.4.
Okay. Wait. So you're hitting that one. Okay. That hits.
Okay.
Oh, yep. Found it.
No sneak attack dice because you're over there alone. Well, actually, yeah. You, since it is the first attack, you would get a sneak attack if I remember
Oh,
correctly.
okay.
So roll it with exploding dice.
Zip, zop, zoop.
So it would be 71 damage in total. And then I quickly go, hey, bye! And fly back.
Bye-bye.
I don't like his quick banter. I think it's going to get him killed.
I mean,
Don't be so worried.
if he remembers the vile barbers,
Oh, yeah.
the amount of disappointment in that.
Oh yeah, that.
Fair. The big things are trolls, the little things are orcs, if you're wondering. I won't see any reason not to tell
I
you.
was. Holy crap. I can actually make it over there.
I want to point out those are
If I
solid
dash.
objects.
I can fly.
And that is a tree. You'll have to go around the tree.
Glad you made that clarification because it looked like a stump to me.
That's because it's a top-down view. And otherwise it would be very difficult to see the field.
We'd be looking down at a bunch of leaves.
Especially with the size of said tree.
All we can see is the canopy.
I prefer a can of soup.
You guys have
I'm
cans
going
of
to
pea?
move here.
Peas. Like the green things?
And
Yeah,
moving there and readying my sword.
Okay. Elena does move. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Here we go. There we go. Ah, yes. Her turn. Which one were you?
Oh yeah, I forgot stuff. That kind of sucks.
You are this one.
Kyle.
Yes. So this one does a thing. Oh, hold on. Need to measure distances real quick. Okay. That is good. So she does a thing, but you guys aren't sure what it is she does. You see vague magical things happening over there?
I suppose we'll find out. Yay! Oh gosh, it's that's scary. Oh, okay.
Really hard to find.
Big boy can move.
Kind of want to see it fight Godzilla.
Okay. Fair, what was your AC again? Fair?
My AC is 19.
Okay. And he... Fair gets thumped with a club.
How could
Is
this
that the best you can do?
Slashing. Or not slashing. Scripture.
Yeah. I missed out yesterday's session. It completely throws everything off. I kid. Trying to remember.
Also, you have disadvantage on all saving throws, skill checks, and attacks.
Ah. Yes.
To include spell attacks. Basically, you have disadvantage on everything right now.
Okay. I can move there. I moved there and cast Dark Star at 8th level.
Where do you cast it?
It's by radius, right? Yeah, it's a radius. Radius of... Yeah, the radius of 20. Right here.
Hold on just a sec. Okay, ping the center area.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is that 20 feet?
It's a 20-foot radius, not diameter.
Okay, so do I...
Oh,
I just hold that there while I fiddle with the...
that's so cool.
Yep. And everything inside it must make a saving throw. Constitution saving throw.
That's so metal.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta get back to the... There we go. So much happening on my screen right now. Okay. How many orcs do we got in there? They only get one. And if that one fails, they all fail. Okay. Only hits one of the hags. Wait, no, it doesn't hit the troll. Okay, so, the orcs failed miserably, and the hag nat 20'd.
Hey.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Yep. Which, with
Well-
table rulings, the nat 20 means they take no damage.
Yeah.
The
But
orcs,
they're
however,
still in a field of complete darkness, and sound can't leave the bubble.
What's this thing called again?
the orcs, however, did not. They actually crit failed.
No
Ah.
way.
So they just die?
Double damage.
Oh,
So
that would be 92.
okay. So answer to your question, yes, they just die.
Yeah.
That is wondrous news.
And by just die, I mean they get turned into dust.
So what's this party trick called?
Dark Star.
Ah,
It's an 8th level spell that requires concentration
that's pretty heckin' neat.
and lasts up to a minute.
Okay. Stack hard.
Ah!
The I don't know what to do.
I'm never ready for combat.
This is a very combat heavy system, so yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just perpetually never prepared.
Hey, comment. That's how I feel as a spellcaster.
He wasn't ready.
And I normally play spellcasters in this system.
Lots of people dying.
That is what people do.
See.
If they're mortal, at least. I wouldn't know.
Stackhorn, I will point out that you do have class features that I'm pretty sure you haven't been using, as well as spells that you haven't been casting. Clerics are spellcaster classes first.
No, I'm looking through my spells.
Do you want to save your turn until somebody else's turn comes around, so that you have time to plan a little? You can pick somebody's turn and hold your turn till their turn. But you have to pick, and when that happens, you have to take your turn. I believe it's called saving an action.
Yes, it's holding an action.
This time I will allow for you to not specify what you're planning to do because you're, planning.
Thank you.
But for future reference and for those that have been playing this longer, you do have to specify what you're going to do and when. And when the required thing or your next turn happens, then you actually have to do it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
But I'm going to allow Cameo the time to decide what it is she's doing, because she's a bit newer to it than y'all. You don't get an excuse either.
Well, I don't need one.
Felt
I
like
am
it-
totally capable.
That's debatable.
Speaking of Toot, I will hold my thing until Toot's turn. I think
Okay.
that should be enough time.
When Toot's turn rolls around, you will act. So why can't I interact? There we go. So we're going to pop past that. He does a fly. Lands behind tree.
Just got stumped.
Okay, let's see what you can do.
Let's not.
Well, it's not.
I prefer we don't. I politely decline.
I am disinclined to acquiesce to your request.
And my spell also hits them at the beginning of their turns, and each time they enter the spell's effect.
So this one wasn't actually, according to what I was looking at there, in the spell. They're like touching the edge, basically.
Okay.
You only caught one of the hags, but you caught basically all of the troll or orcs.
Okay.
See. And double check this real quick. See where are you? So the little cluster with ballistic, sawtooth, gaster, and staghorn. See.
Yeah. Excuse me.
See.
I disagree.
Hold
Looks
on.
like you got hit by a spell.
Ow.
Hold on. Ignore that roll.
Gladly.
Yay.
Unless it's about to be higher or something.
I'm having to alter things to make them actually do things.
I don't like that. I don't like the wording of that.
Okay. Who has, right now, 86 hit points or less?
Oh, I know what you hit them with.
I have more than that. I mean,
I believe Sawtooth is immune to sleep.
Sawtooth and Gaster, yes.
oh heck.
So,
Heck.
of the two that aren't immune, who has 86 hit points or less? I am experimenting to see how far I need to up this for sleep spells to actually be worth anything. Because you guys, I think, have higher HP than would be normal for a party this level. So,
Judging by the silence,
And also, sleep is based off current hit points, not max hit points.
yes, that's what I am saying. Current hit points.
That's a yes or no.
That's why I said right now.
No, I've got more than that.
Quinn?
No, I'm over.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
oh, is that so hard to say?
And let's see. Is that all she can do? That is all she can do.
Darn, I wish it had worked so my undeadness would actually come in handy. No, that's
As
terrible.
of now, the only thing it does is make you ugly.
I know. I'm doing my best.
Paige, you have a visitor.
Oh,
He can't make it very far.
Friend.
Apparently, it's not worth a teleport either. Okay. Hag does a move. You are this one. You're also hideous, but we'll get to that later.
Also,
What?
while within a spell effect,
I'm
it
sure
is
somebody
considered difficult
loves
terrain.
the way they look.
See. Let me double check something. There's so many different types of these. Well, at the very least, she's the only one that isn't resistant to magic. Also, let's see how she does with this. Okay. So, you guys watch as Fugly there scoops Lena up in a bear hug, and you can hear the sound of cracking ribs.
Oh my gosh.
Just so you guys can see it.
Oh my gosh.
And
Nothing much, Just a couple broken ribs. Yeah, walk it off.
fair. The only surviving orc comes to do something. Never mind.
Just like it takes one look at Fair's like, yep, never mind, see ya.
No, it missed. So trolls aren't too bright.
The troll has to make a con save.
Which I'm pretty sure they are exceptionally good at.
Well, I mean, considering that they live underground, I wouldn't expect them to be bright.
Constitution.
Yeah, con save versus 19.
Yes, they are exceptionally good at Constitution.
They take 24 damage.
This one was exceptionally bad at dice rolls, though.
Oh. Then it's 48 damage.
So. Wait, it was rough terrain, so it's actually right about here. So. Toot.
Okay, Sawtooth goes,
For a
here?
state of the battlefield, you have Fair being beaten up by a troll. One of the trolls disappeared into the bubble of darkness. You have an orc beaten up on Fair, and Lena is currently caught in a bear hug by the really ugly one. They're all ugly, but this one's this exceptionally ugly.
okay.
Oh, you said orc beating up on me. Did I take any damage? I
No, it
a little
missed.
bit.
Well,
Good.
I relate to the plight of being ugly now, so I take sympathy on that character. So instead, I help Fair out. casting lightning at
I hope by help you didn't mean kill. I wasn't serious about the taking you up on that fight. I'm serious.
oh
I
no,
wasn't.
don't worry. I have no intention of. All right.
So
Let's go 5th level. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Lightning 5e. Give me a second. I always forget. I should know this by now. I cast lightning in the direction of the one that's beating up on Fair. Just like boom, 100. It extends 100 feet in that direction. That's gonna be 5th level, which means it's gonna be 4d6 more. So it's gonna be 6.
I hate using trolls. So much to keep track of.
So it's going to be 20d6 and it's exploding dice plus 2.
Okay, then roll the exploding dice plus 2.
It's exclamation mark in the syntax, right? Or is it slash? It's slash,
Double
right?
exclamation mark for the
But for the roll,
exploding dice, and
The
is
roll is
slash
just
R
slash.
for rolling.
okay. So I deal 81 points of damage.
Okay, and double. So yeah, this one died,
Oh, excellent news!
and
Killing is good. Killing is great.
the other one looks pretty roughed up, but you know, Fair, you can already see him growing parts back because it blew some chunks off.
Oh no. So I get the soul energy from the one I just killed, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
That'll count as two charges for you. I don't remember how exactly it works, but we'll count it as 2 charges because it's not just an orc or a pony. So
And it would be Staghorn's turn now.
yes, it is Staghorn's turn. This capstones. In what context?
Uh,
Because I believe capstones are the
the capstone of the Cleric of Love.
okay. So your capstone is literally just like the final ability you unlock. I forget what it does in your case. Let me open up my documents.
I can open it. Yeah. I was looking at to help the Cameo come up with the idea of what to do on their turn.
So, yeah, your capstone is at level 17. That is all of that. The level 17 thing is what you get for your capstone. Yours
The
is
question
mostly
is-
focused on buffing, if I remember correctly. What was the question, Paige?
The question, I believe, was more of how does their specifically work?
Okay, so once per long rest, you choose one of the effects listed.
Okay.
And you can't use it again until your next long rest.
Yes.
So you can refresh your own spell slots, double your healing dice, and then there's the one where you can potentially turn allies. I will say boss monsters already come with legendary resistance, and we'll probably use that
Yeah, we'll most likely use that.
if they
But,
don't just flat up out pass it.
Yeah, and most boss enemies have will have a limited amount of the legendary resistance. And
So-
we're currently going up against 3 hags.
Which are all boss monsters.
Yeah.
So I would say if you're going to use one of them, it would either be one of the first two would be probably your best bet.
Well, refresh my the spell slots then.
Okay. So roll 1d4. So you get 3 spell slots up to level 5. What levels are you going to take for that? You can distribute as you wish.
Okay, I know what to do then.
I just need to know which spell slots you're replenishing. And this does count as an action, by the way.
Oh, I know that one. I know about that one. It was my second. Wait, you said it was up to 3 of them, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You can choose 3 different levels of spell slot or 3 of the same level of spell slot up to 5th level. If you don't have any that need to be refreshed, then you don't add extra, but you can refresh the ones that you have, that you've used.
Okay, so then I'll be refreshing the 2nd, the 4th, and the 5th then.
Okay. And I'm going to go back through this because I forgot I was on Ballistic. Ballistic, it is your turn.
Alright, so.
So you have Toot who shot. So, state of battlefield. You have a regenerating troll standing next to Fair with an orc who has hit nothing so far. Lena is getting bear hugged to death, and you still have 2 hags off on the other side of the Dark Star.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come over here and... Hey, you're really ugly, so I'm gonna stab you, so please just stop hitting my friend, or squeezing her, please.
Question page. Grappled enemy or grappled allies still count as adjacent for rogues?
I Actually, I need to remember this.
Well,
I
page.
think adjacent requires a non-incapacitated, so I think if they're still grappled, they're still adjacent, but...
It doesn't say that it counts them as incapacitated. So you get your sneak attack dice.
Ooh, yay. That's the hit. So,
Okay,
wait.
let me.
So that would be 18.
Do you get advantage from anything? Like, I remember there being something that you're.
I don't remember getting advantage for something like that.
Well, you gain advantage when someone's being flanked, which you're currently flanking that hag.
Oh.
So roll again. And you take the highest.
Okay. 29.
That hits.
Alright. That's base, and I'm gonna roll sneak attack. So that would be 38, 88.
Okay.
and then I say, bye, by the way, you're still ugly. And go back to Gaster and Page.
Okay. Fair. You have a regenerating troll. Also, roll fire damage separately.
All right.
Regenerating troll and a orc that is trying to hit you and failing.
I could care less about that guy right now. He'll probably kill himself by the time I get to him. I rage because I'm angry. I'm always angry, and I swing for attacks twice at the troll.
Okay, roll the hit.
14 and 15 would be 15.
That hits. That hits.
Alright, now, if I calculate the fire damage separately. Oh,
Yeah.
this is the base damage. If it'll ever roll.
Okay.
This is fire damage.
Is dead troll.
Yeah, I'll make the comment. Trolls are weak to fire.
Yeah, I know.
So let's see if Lena can outdo the hag in, strength. Hag has much bigger strength than I expected.
That's a yikes.
If I'm not wrong, I think you can break a grapple using Dex.
Well, let's see if... Try that. Nope. Thing's got too big of a grip. Or too tight of a grip. Good news is she's not wailing on someone else. Let's see. This one. She's gonna move over this way. See. That is... You are this hag. Keeping these ones all in line is not easy. I don't need the troll thing open again. Let's see. See, I'm gonna open this for... And then, oh, wrong. This. Okay, 30-foot. Is all I... Nope. No, it's so much harder when you don't have as much time to like actually try and... By the way, they're all in their true forms. For those of you that know the difference and are curious.
Yeah. I was assuming so.
It's annoying. This one can't just at will things that are useful. Does this one have enough range? Oh, this one has range. But does it have enough range? No, it does not. Okay. Well, she just sits there then.
I told the dead that the one holding Lena.
Hold on. Let's
Oh.
see. What is the spell level?
It is a cantrip. It's a saber suck
Roll.
cantrip.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, nope. One of the hags said no.
Okay.
That's tragic.
Oh, there goes my turn.
Friendship is tragic.
Staghorn.
I want to get closer, but it's tough terrain, so
No, you're not in rough terrain.
Yeah, no.
Rough
in normal
terrain
terrain.
is the skull thing over here that for some reason Paige still has up, even though nobody's standing in it.
Someone might move into it.
okay then. I'm moving in closer.
So you can either take an action to make a dash, or you can move your full movement of either flight or walking.
I am going to fly over.
In the Cadillac, girl, let's put some miles on.
Hello there, Quillian.
Wholesome.
So what? Gaster's just chopped liver?
Okay, listen, I told you guys out of character before. I am horrible with names. I legitimately forgot his freaking name, okay?
I mean, it works character-wise either way, because he's an undead.
Yeah.
Shadowfire shifts slightly to one side, and hits the hag in the face with the alicorn laser beam.
Heck yeah.
I want to also point out that the one that is currently hugging Lena to death is also about shaped like it built like a fucking tank.
Yeah.
Obviously chunky.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I was
it's,
gonna say surprise.
yeah, it's chunky and obviously all muscle.
Damn, boy, she's thick.
Yep.
Not in a good way either.
So this one moves over here. And what level? Okay.
Were they able to do that through the rough terrain?
They went around it.
Sneaky.
I mean, it's a big black orb just sitting there.
Yeah.
So most of the combatants are not going to purposefully walk through it unless they are dumb like a troll.
Yeah.
Ah. We do a little trolling.
But it is always possible for people to force other combatants to move on your turn.
Hey, Paige.
Yeah.
Hey, Paige.
Yes.
Magic missile.
Ah. How many times am I hit?
Yes.
All the times.
Okay, I'm asking this question because I have to. Okay, get hit 9 times, so I have to make 9 Constitution saves, all with disadvantage.
Yeah. See what happens when you make deals with hags?
Okay, I understand what happens.
This was more for everybody else's benefit. I know you know what happened.
Okay, I fell off the first one, I think. Wait, no.
Second one fails.
Oh,
Pop.
That's
that's
roll at disadvantage.
I'm actually.
Well, yeah, technically it would be the first one since it's disadvantage.
Actually, no. It doesn't fail because magic missile. Each hit is only. The first hit was 4 damage. It's a minimum con save of 10. DC 10. So, that's where I fail.
It was gonna happen. You had to make 9 of them.
Yeah.
Probability was so hard against you that it was basically an impossibility.
True. Oh. Yeah, the giant black hole is now gone.
Caster is once again going to do a move.
And I want to make the most out of my level 8 spell slot.
Okay. And he deals with the orc. Hag hugs again. I do think it's kind of dumb that some of the sleep spell basically turns obsolete at a certain level.
Yeah.
So I will probably be kicking up what it's capable of doing for when it shows up for bosses. Just a warning. Lena has been hugged again. You hear more and more sounds of breaking bones. She is currently coughing up blood. And Toot. I will say that if you attack the one that is attacking Lena with, say, Lightning Bolt, if the hag gets hit, Lena gets hit.
Oh, that is a troubling development. Would the same be true of any magical attacks, such as like Firebolt, I suppose?
Firebolt is a spell attack that is directed only at the hag. So,
Yeah.
reasonable
It's
to
more
say
of
that
the
you're...
area of effect spells that hit them. They're currently like half on each other's space.
If you crit fail, you will hit the possibility of hitting Lena as well as magic. You'll flip a coin, one for Lena, two for miss.
That's why I have lucky. Let's see. hold up. Wait. What's the spell? I'm sorry. Not Firebolt. It's Scorching Ray is what I meant. I'm sorry. Which is the same deal, right?
Yeah.
It is
Multiple
a
fiery
spell
beams
attack.
that hit a specific target.
Yes.
I can't spell.
If you
Okay,
have to make a roll to hit a target, it is a spell attack, and thus it is a targeted attack instead of just a fuck everything in this general direction.
Right. How are they all looking? Do they all look roughly equally healthy?
I mean, as far as you can tell, they haven't taken anything.
That is wonderful news. Hopefully that's just as far as we can tell. All right. Well, I'm gonna cast at level 8 because I can. We'll do Scorching Ray, which means there's gonna be 9 Scorching Rays. I'm sorry, you're cutting out.
Who is?
I heard and then a minute later. So what did I just miss?
Nobody said anything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. I thought I missed something important. All right. So that's fine. What I was just saying.
Yeah? As long as
Alright.
it doesn't turn into part 2 of Sawtooth Does Maths.
No, I can do this. I just need to take my spell attack bonus and roll 9 times to see if they hit. Let me do that. I will do just that. Give me a second. D20 plus 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You have 2 misses.
Okay, so that's 7 hits. That's a heckin' shame. That's still not bad though. Upon the one that's holding Lena, I shoot 3 bolts, and my last 4, 2 each for the other 2.
Can you reach from where you are to the far one?
The range for Scorching Ray is 120 feet, so yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all I need to know.
So do I calculate the rays, or do I calculate 9 rays in a row?
You will calculate them in chunks for each one. So you said 3 for the big one. So roll the damage for 3 rays.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2 times 4. No, yeah, okay, so 12d6 plus 2. Give me
The plus 2 is for your spell attack, not for your... Like, for the attack modifier, not for your damage.
Sorry. So 12d6. Exclamation mark. No, slash. R. 12d6. So that's on the one that's grappling Lena right now.
Okay.
So we're gonna do. So it's just gonna be. 8. Slash. Heck. I keep reading the syntax. Alright, 8d6. This is gonna be for, I don't know, the closer one. And
Okay.
this is gonna be for the farther one.
Okay.
I would have reversed those in retrospect, but oh well.
Well, the closer one is the one that you've made deals with, so...
Which is why I want to do more damage on them.
Yeah.
So altogether, that's how much damage? I just want to see how much I did. Let's see, 68, 94 points of damage from that. Not bad.
Ballistic.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Alright. So, I want to do is go up to her and say, "Hello there, I'm stabbing you again because you're still ugly and you still have my friend.
So roll to hit. Remember, you have advantage.
Literally the same thing both times.
Well, it hits either way, so
Good, good, good,
That's the
good.
first time I've seen that happen.
okay.
It's only statistically improbable, not impossible.
And then roll your sneak attack damage.
Jeez, what the heck?
So
Now that-
84.
It's a little harder to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it is hard to do. So yeah, A4, and then I go, okay, bye-bye. Hello, Staghorn.
So you have bone-skewered orc in front of you, as well as the hag that you don't know it's the one that you made deals with. Toot does. It's not pertinent information. It is the most available thing. But you can also go around her to help Lena, who is
You
currently
said
still
in front of me because I see no orc.
I make the
Orc is
information
dead.
publicly available.
Why'd you mention it?
because orc is dead and it is in front of you.
This makes me upset that I'm not the one that killed it.
No, Gaster killed it because you had better things to do.
Apparently.
Can I make the information public that it's the one we did business with?
You can.
I do want to point out though that you're like across the battlefield from everybody else right now though.
Yeah.
I reckon that there's the witch we did business with.
What? I can't hear you.
I reckon. Okay.
You speak louder.
So
God damn, I wish I could telepathic bond.
I am going to go help Lena.
so
I'm making
you're going
a
to need
wide-
to go around.
Yes, I'm making a wide arc around that hag.
We can't go over. We can't go under.
Must go through.
Oh yes. I mean,
And
that's a
that'll
very
be
all-fire
on
thing to do.
backside. Unless you want me to do the fancy thing.
I was about to try and measure it to make sure you could make it all the way.
Should be able to make it all the way. 40 feet.
So we'll go ahead. Are you going to attack?
Yes. 2 attacks. One of them, actually, both of them, I'm going to use 1 fury for each swing to add additional 2d6 burn damage.
You can roll all the damage together for this one.
Assuming I hit, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like that one.
Yes. That does not hit. The first one does.
First one. The first one does. That's good.
But I will say you are now frightened.
Spooked. Karen
Right.
is spooked.
Actually, technically, anybody that finishes their turn within 30 feet of this thing is frightened if they fail the wisdom save. You just automatically fail the wisdom save because you know.
Right.
Roll damage.
And the process. Two, 4, 40. Come on. That will conclude.
Okay. So the big one still seems to be doing fairly okay, but starting to flag.
Wait, which one's the bigger one?
The tank,
The
the one
one
that's
that's
doing the
currently
death hug.
the one that's trying to eat Lena.
Ah, okay, the one we don't like, the ugly one.
God damn it.
Well, we don't like any of them.
Well, we don't like them on behalf of their being ugly, because
Yeah.
otherwise you wouldn't like me.
They are consistently basically getting the same roll, same number apart, but Lena is still caught. Let's see, which one was this? This was this one, right?
The one that
No.
couldn't do immediate actions.
Ah, I see. There's things in range now. This one doesn't move.
Yay.
I need you to do me a favor, Fair.
I don't think this is a favor you're asking.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Are you sure you want me to roll a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, I'm
So-
positive.
Why did it have to be wisdom?
Nope, that fails. Fair,
Hey.
you are now charmed.
To
I love
that one or all of them?
To that one. And if you do anything, let's see, that directly counters its instructions, then you take damage. But let's see.
So I have to listen to what it says?
Yes.
Well, this could be interesting.
Anything short of an activity that would result in your certain death, so no suicides, and for those casters, remove curse, greater restoration, or wish are what you need.
Okay. I don't remember how. I think I need a touch for remove curse.
I may be playing a little fast and loose with the actual ruling of this one, but
Yeah, it requires touch.
Paige,
Yeah.
you basically have to get close to everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I cast heal on Lena.
What is the healing?
It is 70 hit points.
Okay.
wow.
Elena's doing a lot better. You can hear the popping sound of ribs re-healing, and
Forcing themselves back into place.
Unpopping.
she
Unpopping
looks
her.
very unhappy with the current situation.
I bet.
And
Because
I stay still because I don't want to get closer to the hags.
Staghorn. Yes, it is 75 feet between you. What do you do?
Oh, I was measuring because I wanted to see if I could do blade barrier. Like,
For that distance, I think you would have to get closer, if I remember correctly. For the most spells, it's like a
it says the range is 90 feet. That's why I was measuring it.
okay. Then yeah, you're good.
Alright.
Blade barrier away.
Why did my dumbass self fucking forget to, what rolls do I do?
What's the spell say? I believe that's an area of effect, save or suck. So I think I need to have the hag roll, but you need to tell me what the hag is rolling. I will also point out that if it hits the big hag...
It is a dex save.
Yeah, so if the big hag fails the dex save, or if it does damage through a dex save, then it will still damage Lena. So I need to know what area you're covering with it.
I'm not gonna touch the big one that has Lena, but I am gonna touch the other one.
Okay?
You saw where I put the line, right?
Yeah.
That's where I'm having the wall.
Okay. Let's see, and that one is this one. What is your save? Like, what is the DC?
19.
Say what?
19.
19? That failed. So she failed. So, roll damage.
And I'm assuming you have exploding dice.
Yes, I do.
So, when you roll damage, put a double exclamation point at the end. You had one explode. No, never mind. You didn't have any explode. So.
Had the 0 explode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shadowfire's gonna take another pop shot at the fat one. And he missed that time. Hag is not happy.
She has to make it at the start of her turn as well. Did you hear me, or is Discord being a bitch again?
I heard you. I'm reading something.
Okay.
Okay. So. Hag moves. And I need Staghorn to do me a favor and make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. So you guys watch as Hag points and out pops a beam of... Is it going to do the thing? Beam of black... Did it do it for you?
Yeah, I saw it. But it fades away really quickly.
Yeah. You get hit with a beam of black energy.
Oof. And what I take for damage.
See. So you now feel weaker. You only deal half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends, which the spell lasts for 1 minute.
Arms heavy.
Okay.
Mom spaghetti.
Wait, do you have this too? Interesting. fun things are happening. So, it is now Gaster's turn. Ah, now it goes off. I say it's somebody else's turn, and it shoots the beams.
Oh, I saw a super cool roll like a minute ago.
Yes, this game platform thing totally works. Gaster going to stand here. Gaster going to throw bones at the other one. Does Gaster hit? Gaster hits. Gaster does the damage. And the big one. Does another squeeze. More popping of ribs breaking, and Lena is still just not having a good time of it.
That's gotta be excruciating, having your ribs broken and then mended and then re-broken.
I'd imagine so, yeah. Especially since they were remended under extreme tension.
Oof. I'm going to cast a Scorching Ray at 6th level, which means I get 7 thingamajigs. So I'm going to roll for those.
Hold on.
What was that?
Hag says no. You got hit with counterspell.
What?
They said no.
Which one's the hag?
They're all hags.
Wait, so all 3 of them said no?
No, one of them said no.
Which means I can't hit any of them?
It is all
They
counted,
countered your spell.
Yes, it's counted as one spell with separate spell attacks.
Oh, darn. So
And they
there goes
countered your spell. And there goes your turn.
And the 45 points there, that's on me?
No, that was Lena's.
Oh.
The fact that it actually rolled something is the funniest part.
That's funny.
Roll 1df and roll 20, and that gives you a 0.
We're 1df.
I forgot it, but there is actually a number system that does actually use the letter F. Essentially, when you go past 10, it's like...
Oh, that hexadecimal?
Yeah, but fudge. I was messing around with the dice roller and I accidentally rolled a fudged die.
Alright, we're in base 16 now. Let's go.
So, ballistic.
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
Better keep the drama free.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna use my magic freezing spell.
Is he?
I'm just gonna stab it.
Oh, there you go. So you get advantage, and you get exploding dice.
Wait a second. Did I spend the spell slot? It still counts as spent, right?
Yes.
That's the lamest of the lame.
23.
Why do you think I got so irritated with Argo having it? If you can do it to a boss can do it to you.
Well, I can't do it to a boss, so...
Well, you can.
You just don't have the spell.
But one of the other people could do it back to you. Because you can counter a counter spell.
Okay, well, I want to nope their nope.
Does 23 hit?
Yes. Are you shanking?
Yes, up the butt.
So roll damage. What's the total?
So that 91.
It's looking pretty beaten up now.
And then I fly back and say hello to Argo. Cameo.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It took me forever to I kept having to remind myself every time I looked at it.
It worked!
That what?
And now it's on a recording!
What?
So, fair.
What to do?
Okay.
Robot? Robot.
I guess.
New
There we
Skrillex
go.
sound.
Am I robot?
You can still attack that one. That
Hello?
one is not. So the one that you were attacking is not the one that.
Yeah. So that one hag hasn't told me to do anything or told me not to do anything. So I'm going to act my own free will and attack this hag in front of me. Twice, in fact.
Okay,
Poggeroni and cheese.
those hit.
Yes, I have to do some pasting and adjusting of dice amounts and just rolling it all at once, you know. It's deciding on whether or not it actually wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while. If it. Oh, there it goes. So you go in for a mighty blow, and this thing just kind of topples like a falling tree.
Heck yeah. Die.
Yeah, right.
What?
Die, hag.
Lena manages to wiggle free and begins thumping the.
She's had it and is like just goes to town on the next one.
Okay. Lena does all the damage. So many things open. So, Fair, you have been commanded not to attack her and her sisters. Or sister. Paige, in
Yes.
case you were wondering, he is under control of Gios. Slightly altered Gios, but Gios.
Ah,
I don't understand what that means.
is something I don't have access to, but Cameo does.
Interesting.
His strong spell.
It is a dangerous spell.
Yes. Hmm. Okay,
I fucking forgot I had that spell. Holy shit.
I move here.
It's a horrible ass spell! Oh my god!
Oh, what?
Gias is a very horrible spell if it's being used against you.
Oh, most definitely.
Holy shit, I remember reading through this before, but then I didn't read the bottom half. Oh fuck. Rip.
Your turn. Because I'm assuming Paige dashed from what she was saying.
Yes.
Okay, first I want to say get rid of the wall because it doesn't need to be up anymore.
Okay.
Hello.
Who joined? Oh.
Internet's been going in and out.
So I want to do spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Technically, I should be doing this on even levels, but I don't really have anything that would work. So I'm gonna use it on an odd level. Uh, I'll use it on level 9, which will basically will have the same effect as level 8.
So how many ninth level spell slots do you have?
Only one.
Do you have any ninth level spells? What I'm saying is ninth level spell slots, not something you use lightly.
Yeah.
In fact, that's normally the last spell slot that gets used.
Uh, Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna use level 9. I'm not gonna use level 9. Fuck.
I used my 9th level spell slot last session, but that's because I know one die.
As did I. Use my ninth spell slot thing.
You have wish. So you using yours could be for something like, mimicking a different spell.
I forget what I used it for, but apparently I used it because it's empty.
There are very important things that you can use a spell like that or a spell slot like that for. So it's normally one of the last ones you want to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me having my notes mixed up on this. But I could have it in the 4th level because I did clear out my 4th level stuff.
Okay.
So while it won't do much, it's still better than nothing.
Also, spiritual weapon isn't that good of a spell to use at 9th level.
Yeah. Spiritual weapons is one of those spells that don't get much better the higher spell slots you use on it.
You always, if you're going to upcast a spell, always want to make sure it actually is worth upcasting.
Yeah. Most healing spells are decent for upcasting just because more healing is always good. And then there are spells that I wish I could upcast, but I can't because they're cantrips. Or they just don't have an effect for when being upcast.
So I know what upcasting is, but what's up, dog?
It's a type of hot.
I think you did that wrong.
You failed spectacularly at that, Sawtooth.
In response to saying, not much, what's up with you?
So, Daghorn, you know what you're doing?
Sorry, my brain is completely and utterly melted. I'm doing it on 4th level.
Okay. Ping where you want it? Did I miss it? Okay. Right there. You have phantasmal stabby thing.
Yes.
It's like my stabby thing, except phantasmal.
Then I roll to hit.
Except I'm pretty sure yours doesn't talk to you.
That is true. Fairs does talk to him.
That hits, right?
Give me just a sec. I'm moving something. That did not do what I thought it would. Not worth messing with. Wrong layer. That does hit, yes. Yep.
Boop.
Okay. Shadowfire does laser beam. Wrong button. Now for Lahag. So,
I am very familiar with this lag.
I said hag. Thank you.
I heard lag.
You cannot have one without the other.
So, three. Okay, 3.
I'm just gonna make the out of character comment. We're lucky that we didn't have to attack their hut.
Let me guess. A lot more things on their sides, and they'll be a lot more powerful, or some shit like that.
The hut fights too.
Yeah, the hut is alive.
Yes, more things on their sides to fight along with them.
As well as on the way towards their hut. There's a lot of like magical effects that are a part of everything before we even make it to the hag portion of the fight.
So, slashing.
Yes.
Magic missile.
Of course.
Oofy.
Oh, that is... Ow.
Substantial.
Gaster
How you doing?
also cast magic missile.
2 completed that game.
And Toot.
Okay, so
Are you going to join the magic missile party?
I do not have magic missile.
You are a terrible sorcerer.
How do I know that they won't just nope the thing again if I try it?
You don't.
Now I'll make a comment. They're a combination of limited on how many times they can do it,
True.
and it requires a reaction to do it.
True, and I don't want to sit around being useless. So I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at 6th level. Do I?
Hold on. You said 6th level?
Yes.
And this one's...
Which means 7 orbs.
You just barely got noped.
I just wasted both my level 6! I'm so mad right now. I have like the perfect little quip planned for when I finally get an attack in. But no, I've been useless for the past hour.
So, actually it would be the past, 20 seconds. Or, no, 12 seconds.
Well, it feels
Yeah.
like an hour.
So, Ballistic. You got one that hasn't been touched way the fuck over there, who has been, controlling Fair. And then you got one that's being ganged up on. Okay. Roll a hit. You do not have advantage. You do not have sneak attack dice.
Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Oh, I can get rid of that. I don't need that.
Use level 7 spell slot next because they're just pissing me off at this point.
I will point out that the higher level the spell is, the harder it is for them to counter.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
unless they want to use larger spell slots to counter.
I'm gonna eat their ashes for dinner.
That doesn't sound tasty, actually.
I don't
Yeah.
care. It's symbolic.
Okay, out of character, mix that in with some of your other food to at least mask the flavor. Like, damn. In character, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He's a lich. What do you expect?
And to at least not be so fucking stupid. They're supposed to be smart. Aren't they just supposed to be smart?
I will season my food with your ashes.
Still
More
doesn't
like
sound great, but, you know, it's a lich.
My food will be the parts of them that aren't reduced to ashes.
Yeah, so we're just gonna keep moving.
Pretend
I'm
that the
still
Sawtooth
kinda
never
waiting.
spoke.
Kind of waiting for Ballistic to roll to attack.
Revenge is a dish, and I will feast.
Ballistic,
I'm just going to pretend that Sawtooth isn't speaking.
it is Ballistic.
No, sorry, I forgot I had pressed a speech on. I can't type anything. I'm having a lot of trouble.
What's your bonus?
My bonus is 14.
You hit.
All right. My damage is 4d8, 3d6 plus 8.
So 48. What was it? Plus.
3d6 plus 8.
Ballistic does the hardcore stab.
Lots of ones. Very softcore stab.
Yeah. I spoke too soon.
It was a very gentle stab.
A gentle stabbing.
There, you really can't do much.
Well, you can do stuff. It would just be extremely painful.
Well, yeah, you could technically still do something, but
How painful are we talking?
Your brain starts to die painful.
yes,
That doesn't tell me.
you will find out if you try to do something contrary to what you were ordered.
Well, was I ordered to do anything? I haven't been ordered.
You were
Your
ordered.
order was not to attack or interfere with the fight effectively.
Well, then I must have missed that part.
Yeah, the hag told you not to get involved, essentially.
Well, just be grateful that didn't tell you to fight us.
It could do that.
It could.
I thought it would.
She didn't tell me not to move, though. She didn't say I couldn't do anything.
What are you gonna do? Do laps around the tree?
Are you going to move away from me when I spent my entire turn trying to move towards you?
I don't know any better.
Sigh.
I could do what I was thinking, but you do make a good point, Paige.
So do you not do anything?
I turn towards the hag and say, awaiting orders.
I love it.
Lena does a thump.
So, what
Lena
I'm hearing
is-
is
Apparently making up for all the 2s and 3s earlier with crits. Okay. You are now ordered to kill Paige.
No.
Paige.
Yeah, I remove curse.
Does that one require components?
It just requires touch.
Just requires touch. Okay. No rolls, no nothing.
Verbal semantics, as long as I'm able to touch the target. So, the curse is gone.
Fair, your wings turn white.
Okay.
What?
Staghorn.
Confusion.
Another bump.
Ah,
Thank you, Paige, for solving that problem without me actually even having to acknowledge it.
That would have gotten messy fast.
Did you roll to hit? You need to roll to hit first.
When I typed in the thing, it went said it was an unrecognized command, but it sent the other one.
You do the dab.
The bat works.
Yep. And so it is Shadowfire's turn. Shadowfire does the Alicorn laser beam. Paige. Hello.
More magic missile? More magic missile.
Did it literally just rolled the exact same damage?
Yeah.
How is Solar holding up?
I am the hurt.
She's getting sprayed down with the equivalent of a auto-aimed magical machine gun.
Machine gun or auto-aimed magical shotgun.
I will make them pay.
If you don't get counterspelled again.
I will not get counterspelled again.
Gaster also does a magic missile.
I will not get counterspelled. I will not.
Toot.
I cast Firebolt at 7th level.
Well, let's see.
And come on.
You managed to hit that one. Or cast that one.
Yes, okay.
Now you're not got to roll for all of the castings.
Yes, it's only going to be 6 this time. I believe. Let me check. Scorching Ray.
You get 3 initial beams and then 1 for each level.
3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no, never mind. Whoa, hold up, wait.
So,
Hold up. Shh. Math. It starts with 2, and it starts with 3, and it's level 2, which means level 3 is going to be 4, which means level 4 is going to be 5, which means level 7 is going to be 8. So it's going to be 8 of them. 8 of them. Okay, so do they both look around equally weak?
I mean, for the most part, yeah.
Okay, well, I have to roll the hit first, right? So, let me at least see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, should I be adding +2 to these?
Do you not already add it?
Yeah, I haven't been adding it. Ooh. Should I roll the rest with the way I've been doing it and just add?
Just go ahead and do that.
Okay, so I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry about that. 6, 7, 8. So it's actually going to be 19, 33, 34, 33, 17, 24, 30.
Okay.
And,
Keep going.
okay, so now I calculate damage. I'm going to do 4 for each. Does that sound like a plan?
That sounds like a plan.
Okay. So it's going to be.
Hold on. Wait. Actually, let's see. Which 4 is hitting which?
Oh, wait a second. Was one of those a crit?
No. Just tell me which 4 are hitting which. And
Before. Oh, so you can't tell me. You have to. I don't know if they hit until after.
yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna say. Wait.
just go by the nat rolls, and I'll
The
tell
first
you which
4
ones.
The first 4 and then the last 4.
So the first 4 are hitting the one that's being wailed on.
No, the one that the other one, the one that ballistic is at.
Okay. So hold on. Three of those hit.
Okay. And then for the other one,
Wait. See. Yeah, 3 of those hit. And the other one, all of them hit.
poggers. Sorry, that just took 2 years off my life. So now I calculate the damage for 3 and then the damage for 4, right?
Yes.
All right, so Scorching Ray is going to be 4d6 times 3, so that's going to be 12d6 and then 16d6. All right. So over 100 points in damage total, which is pretty cool. Oh, and that's when I triumphantly say the line, "Revenge is a dish, and tonight I dine."
Okay.
Tonight I feast. I'm just glad I did damage, honestly. Thank goodness.
I am doing a thing. Give me just a sec.
Things are being done.
I probably should have used a better picture for this.
Oh,
I am intrigued. And scared.
You probably should be for the latter. Because I forgot that I had gotten better pictures for these. So,
Oh boy.
give me a second.
Well, that was the last of my actual high-level spell slots, so if we aren't if we aren't nearing any sort of conclusion, then I'm sort of screwed.
So how
I'll
much
make the
total
comment.
damage did you do to the one over here?
Is
The
that the one
first-
that had the one that missed?
No, that's the one that you hit
Okay.
all of them.
59 points of damage.
Okay. So, give me just a sec to do a little few things.
Do 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 do.
I would prefer if you didn't.
Oh, okay. That's my nervous intermission music. I am nervous.
Are we all? Well, except for Nameless.
So,
Except
hold on. Let me...
Who is?
I'm replacing a thing to more accurately represent. Also, this one's dead now. And the one that is left whistles. A nice loud whistle.
Oh.
Hold on just
Oh
a sec.
no.
Well, hey, that's a nice the witch that we did business with. It's nice to have that soul under my belt.
Yes, they count as 3 souls each.
Oh. Yes.
You only killed one though.
Yeah. Still pretty good. That could last me a good while.
So you guys hear the rumbling of footsteps.
Yeah.
Big footsteps.
I'm afraid.
As out of the woods comes... If I can get... Roll 20 to quit fighting me. Say hello, Staghorn.
It's the hut. You spoke too soon,
Oh,
Paige.
well, hello there. I don't know who you are, but hello.
If that's the hut, then where's Jabba?
Bruh.
Actually, that's
He's back in the other planet.
It has bird legs. I like this thing. It's pretty cute.
You're not going to say that for long.
No, you're not.
Okay, well, I'm out of spell slots, so this is pretty cool. I mean, I still have one level 5 spell slot.
You still have an entire set of class features that you're apparently not smart enough to use on a regular basis.
I've been using my class features.
Oh, really? Then what can you do with all of those spell points you have? What is one of the biggest things you could do with all of the spell points you have?
I know, convert them to spell slots, but I mean like 6 and above. Those are the heavy duty ones that actually do like serious damage.
So instead you're just going to be useless?
No. I'm gonna do like it's just gonna be like small amounts of damage. Like I already have all my big guns out of the way, and now I'm just left doing the little pew pews, which it is better.
So, Stackhorn, what was your AC again? Stackhorn?
AC or DC?
AC.
AC is 14.
Oh no, that.
I'm
Okay.
dead. Okay. So I'm dead.
So that'd be.
Well, we liked having you around, Staghorn. It was great. Any
I knew
final words?
I knew I was gonna die in battle, but I didn't expect the giant house to do it.
My character was done in by a house. Yeah, think about that.
At least it's a good-looking house. That is the minimum requirement for me.
You just got stepped on.
Oh hell no! Oh come on, really? Just full on step. I'm just splat on the freaking floor, probably just like the cartoon. Damn.
Hey, you know some people with a weird kink are
Can it-
wanting to
Yeah.
You,
Shit.
you don't need to go there.
I knew that was a thing, but I did not need to be reminded of it.
So, that is the hag, that is the house. Ballistic! By the way, she is riding a mortar and pestle. Just like in the picture.
Ah, I
can-
have no idea what that is.
I will send you the picture.
I have 62 damage done.
Yes, you took 62 damage.
Dang it, I can't stab her butt. Alright, so. I guess I'm just gonna have to stab her normally. Ugh. $25.
And I'm gonna let Paige take a guess at to what this is. And that just barely hits.
Oh shoot, I forgot to add the 6, sorry. It's 31.
Okay, that hits.
You know, the hut kind of looks like a crewmate with the 2 legs and a...
So Paige, you got a guess at to who this is?
The hag itself.
35. And then I promptly just say, okay, yeah, bye. And no problem.
I'm just blanking on names.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Hi, Quillian.
Hello.
So, fair. You're
I tried to-
currently not under the control of Gios. There is a massive house that has walked up, and wait, is fair?
House
Fair.
looks flammable.
It got up and it walked away.
Well, actually, right
Can you
now it
hear
is
me?
currently stomping on. Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Towards.
No, it is stomping on your one of your clerics.
Well, that's unfortunate. It should really stop.
Apparently can dance.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Ice looks flammable.
Well, you're gonna to attack it.
Yes.
I have a feeling we're gonna be having cooked chicken legs tonight.
Get that. It looks like a chocobo with a house top.
I'm loving this free, like, DJ we're getting.
Also, another piece of news for because I was reading this. Staghorn is inside the hut.
Yeah.
In it, like a
Yes.
house.
Yes,
After
like-
stomping on Staghorn, it picked him up and yeeted him inside.
Okay.
I don't know if that counts as eating or not, but I don't know what the hell is going on.
You know what I want to say right now,
It is
right?
specifically called Swallow Whole, but you do not take any kind of damage unless there is something inside attacking you. Which right
Okay.
now there is nothing inside.
If
So
Okay,
many
that's
jokes.
good. So
So
yes, I
many
want to
jokes.
say ballistic. Don't say it.
if a house is alive, every door is a mouth.
Fuck up, please.
Oh, I assume it's got a pretty high, what is it, dexterity, maybe. But, dexterity saving throw.
Oh wow, it does have. Yeah, I don't know what yours was, but it rolled a 19 and it has a plus 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lena is not sure what to do right now, actually. She looks
So
at
it takes 9 fire.
she looks at slashing and says, "I didn't sign up to beat up houses."
Neither did I.
She forgoes her turn for now. Is still somewhat recovering from broken ribs as well, so. Slashing. Or, not slashing. Scripture.
Trying to decide. A few things I was thinking of doing.
Also, for Staghorn, the hut's bigger inside than it is outside.
I walk up to Lena and cast regeneration on her.
Okay. How does that work?
She'll regain a hit point at the beginning of each of her turns going forward for the next hour. And I am also going to heal her for 48 plus 15.
Okay. And for Staghorn, because it is now your turn, you can attempt to break your way out of the door.
She gets 28 hit points up front.
Okay.
And her body will start regrowing. So if she lost any body parts, it will regenerate over 2 minutes.
So, Staghorn, what do? You can't really see anybody outside through the windows, and...
Oh wait, never mind. I can't cast regeneration because it takes an entire minute to cast. So I'm gonna just cast heal at 7th.
Okay.
Giving her 80 hit points.
Okay. So, Staghorn, you can attempt to break out.
Is there anything I can see that's a threat immediately, just to make sure I'm not going to get jumped in this fucking thing?
Not that you can see immediately, but it is deceptively large in here.
Oh, fuck! Ah! By the way, that scream was in character.
So you're going to start
Okay.
wailing on the door?
Okay.
I am going to do a quick check around the house because something tells me something is going to go terribly wrong if I just start wailing. Basically, I'm going to do a quick investigation.
Okay, well, roll investigation.
And now I know exactly what hag we're up against. Now I'm even more scared.
I just want to point out that Moon's the one that sent me the stat blocks that I'm using, so if you're upset about it, then blame him.
Do I
Well,
see?
so first off, we were pulled into the Feywild, so...
Swear with the amount of
Yeah.
information
Feeling
I get, I might as well get a double
No.
proficiency on that.
I would just like to survive, please.
Well, try not to get stepped on.
Well, I wasn't planning on it. Hey, I bet if we get in between these two rocks, the house won't be able to reach us.
Do you see the legs on that thing?
Heck.
Here, I give you a closer look at it.
Yeah, it's got those scrawny chicken legs. You don't want to piss off a chicken. That's a bad idea.
It's also got a hell of a movement range. And you
Yeah.
know, got legs like that can jump.
Yeah, if I were a chicken, I'd have pretty good range too.
I mean, nobody said you weren't a chicken, but probably not the feathered variety.
No one who wants to live.
I don't think you'd win that fight.
One way to find out.
So, for Staghorn, you really don't find much. It looks a lot like the inside of Zakora's hut.
Ah.
You know, herbs and things. Shadowfire has a very much I am just done with the shit kind of look on his face as he laser beams the house.
Laser beam.
Gaster
Wow.
is mildly confused on which he should hit first as he eats bones at the hag.
Heck, I know. We can still do scorching, right? Yeah. I guess I'll do that. No, I'm gonna kill this freaking house. Lightning bolt. Level 4. Yeah, level 4. Let's see. So that's gonna be 6 plus 18d6, and it's exploding dice. Okay. So my little quip is prepared to be foreclosed, and then I shoot lightning beam in that direction. Hold up, let me do the math.
It actually
18.
failed that one.
What?
So you do full damage.
Oh, okay. Good. Exclamation mark.
2.
And then it does.
If I'm saying something fails for a save or suck spell, I'm
That's
not talking about you.
That's a good thing. Okay. So it does that damage,
Okay?
which is heckin' a lot better than I expected. Wow.
Well, you'd had 2 dice explode, so that probably helped.
Yeah. I feel like I should have gotten more than 2 6s in that whole thing, though. But whatever. I'm not complaining.
Showing more
Oh.
agility than the entire fight so far. The hag has apparently had enough of ballistic.
Oh
that
no.
makes sense.
I'm sorry I have to be caught up in this saw.
I can relate to that sometimes. I'm just kidding. Wait, what'd you say?
I'm sorry you have to be caught up in this saw.
Oh, good God, that's a lot.
Oh no!
None of us want to be caught up in this.
I
Most
mean,
of
you're
these
like
monsters
right next
I have
to
to
me, though.
add things to. I'm not really adding much to this.
Oh no!
So,
So, I'm sorry about calling your friends ugly. I mean, I'm not sorry about saying it since it's true, but like, I'm sorry I made you mad. Because it'll hurt me a lot. Because you are about to stab me, I'm guessing.
you get raked by her claws.
Ah!
Yikes!
Ah! Yes, okay.
Oh my god.
Yes,
hit.
ah.
Both attacks hit. So,
Wait, 2 attacks.
yes.
So wait, is that equal? Like, is that all that the damage, or do I have to double that?
No, that's I roll it all at
Oh.
once.
Okay, I was worried for a second. I'm like, I can't survive that if it's doubled.
So it's the hut's turn. And
Ignore us.
let's see what this does.
Oh no, I don't like those words. Let's see what this does.
Hey, Fair, roll a wisdom saving throw.
You're doomed.
Why?
Wisdom, you say?
Yes.
Starting to worry we're not going to finish this here tonight.
Come on. I don't want to do that. Stop doing commands that don't exist.
Stop trying to fold my laundry right now.
Oh, that was a good roll.
And with this one, it would be quick math.
Quick maths.
Yep, maths. Paige, refresh my memory on what it would be to add up for a DC.
DC. It depends on its spellcasting mod, but it's 8 plus a spell attack modifier.
Okay. So
I believe it's 8 plus spellcast. Yeah, it's 8.
plus, where is the, yes, so you fail.
Welcome to Standing Up School.
And you failed.
Fair is now dancing.
Just doing everything now.
You now take disadvantage and you cannot act.
Break.
So any kind of
Can't
saves
get
you
a
take
break. I roll high for wisdom. It does nothing. I roll low for wisdom.
Well, to be fair,
Well, he
even
is
though
fair.
I'm not,
I am fair.
but you kind of you were just kind of screwed from the get-go.
Yeah. Knowing what we're up against, yeah.
Ballistic
Alright.
is
So-
much angry.
Yes, I am angry. So how would you like to be a battering ram? I'm kidding.
I don't want to use my head.
Wait, so if Saw's right next to me, will I get sneak attack or no?
No.
Okay.
Saw's not within combat range.
Yeah, he's not
Okay.
in the threat range.
Okay,
Wait,
I was just wondering because like I was just wondering because he was right next to me and I didn't know how that worked.
You have to. So what he's asking is it whether or not you were in threat range. You are not in threat range in order to give him advantage in sneak attack.
Okay, so this is to hit 25.
Okay. And let me double check. Barely hits.
Okay. And then this is the damage. 36.
Okay.
And then Quillen is like, okay, so you followed me very far away there, so I'm just gonna go all the way over here. Yeah.
Yeet.
And leaving the Sawtooth all by himself.
Yeah, good luck, Saw. I'm sorry.
Fair. Let's see.
Heck.
Let me double check this. So you can make another will save. Otherwise, you are stuck for. Oh, hold on. I forgot to do this.
25 turns.
Okay, so actually, you could literally just sit this out. You only have 2 turns. So you're gonna sit it out, or you're gonna try and see if you can. Actually, no. The will
I
save
mean, there's
or
no.
wisdom save would actually not do anything because it's supposed to reduce it to 1 turn. So, So, Lena, seeing Sawtooth's plight, groans something about saving the idiots and heads for the hag. And let's see, what was the distance for that? Let me double check the distance. Yeah, she had to use a dash to get there, so. So,
I cast heal on myself, and in my turn.
okay, so you're not dealing with any of this shit?
No, I am the pain and need the health.
Staghorn, are you going to attempt escape?
Do I recognize any of that shit? Because I might be able to heal myself. I got high medication shit skill.
You can roll
You
to
can
see if you do.
that.
You would need to roll your medicine skill. I forget what exactly medicine does, though, without a medicine kit. Well, it would be with the medicine kit. I'm pretty sure it's only for stabilization, though, in 5th edition. Am I wrong, Paige?
I'm double checking because
That's one that doesn't get used very often by a lot of players.
yeah, it's just stabilize dying companion or diagnose an illness.
Yeah, so it's not as useful as GURPS.
That sucks.
Eh. So if you want to escape, you have to attack the door. Either that or you can do what Paige did and heal yourself and wait till next turn. Because currently at the moment you are not under attack. However, I will note that if you are still in there when the hag comes home, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Because you're stuck in her home.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use fire bolts on the door to get the fuck out.
Roll to hit. You'll need your spell modifier, or spell attack modifier, and your...
I can see you're trying to give the house indigestion.
It's not exactly eating. It's literally just, like, it picks people up and throws them inside.
Yeah.
That's what I do with food, so it sounds like eating to me.
Yes, but food would imply digestion, which in D&D is a thing that can happen.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Can I say the joke yet?
No.
Shut down.
But there are quite a few large and up monsters that can eat player characters. That hits.
Yeah.
Hey.
Damage. It is done. That is a spell attack, so you don't get exploding dice. Shadowfire will also attack the house. Just more generalized attack the house.
I love just everything that's happening right now.
I don't. But that's because I know more than you.
Well, I love it in like a cynical like, what's happening? Oh, hey, I'm up next.
Yep, and Gaster does attack. Also on the house, because house is currently most refreshed threat that is not being engaged. At least in their eyes, because, dancing Kieran does not mean engagement of any kind.
Alright, so Sawtooth's quip for this little attack is this one's on the house. Okay, so he goes over here and he casts lightning bolts at 5th level. So it's gonna be 16 22 22d6 exploding dice. Give me a second.
So, is that your damage roll?
Yes, I do it in the direction through the witch in the house, so it goes.
It actually failed that one somehow.
Okay, that's a good thing, I think.
Yes.
Yes. Good.
And then, before we continue from here, would you guys like to put a pin in it for now? With it being 8:40 already for me?
Yeah, I feel like this is a good pinpoint.
We'll pick up this fight again.
It'd be nice to have Cloud here, and maybe even and definitely Leo, right?
Yes, because he will be at my place and has no excuse.
Yes, it will.
And before he somehow just disappears.
I do want to see the reaction to what I just did, though, because bam, 79 points of damage, just whambo.
Both the house and the hag seem to have shrugged it off for the most part.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Don't tell me they're immune to lightning.
No,
No, they're just...
Or
they're
just
that strong.
oh.
So,
Oh.
for those of you that are still tuned into the stream, we will be picking this up again next weekend. And we're also going to be doing a special upload on Wednesday where you'll get to see the highlights of Sawtooth becoming a lich.
Low lights, more like.
No, it's highlights.
It's a highlight. Highlight doesn't necessarily mean it was good for you or your
Oh,
ego.
It just means it's the most notable thing there.
Fair
But
enough.
other than that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. And if you're enjoying what we're doing, would like to support the channel, then there's Patreon, where the $1 tier, you'll be able to access the community. $5 tier, you get to sit with the party at the end of every campaign, and we do a group discussion of things going on in the campaign. And then $10 tier gets all of that and a shout out at the end. Big thank you to Sawtooth Waves, Haxros, Gilded Page, Ellis Xander, and I feel like I'm missing somebody again.
There's that ghost patron that always haunts at the end of the videos.
I know, right? It's like you read them all off, and it's like, did I get everybody?
Well, you checked afterwards the past few times, right?
Cameo
You didn't-
Shadowness.
Oh!
I
Cameo.
did miss one. Last time it was you.
Oh, okay.
How did you miss Sawtooth?
Because he
No.
wasn't there. I don't know how I missed Cameo. Probably just because she was new. But, everybody have a great evening and drink water.
Consume the liquid of life.
Hydrate or dihydrate.